Hey guys, Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of my shave of the day. And as promised, today I am going to do an on-camera shave with this Crown King Shavette that Jeff Riedman was kind enough to piff to me. So looking forward to that. I've already gone ahead and preloaded it with a snapped half of a Rapira blade, which is a blade that works well for me. For my soap, I'm going to be using this compilation soap, we'll call it, from Black Ship Grooming Company, that I have fondly named Ye Old Bastard. This is Aladdin, Spice, and Jolly Roger potentially mixed together, although not sure how much or if any at all, but that was kind of our best guess. But I love it. It's a great, great scent. For my brush today, since it is Bengals game day, I'm going to be using this brush from Elite Razors. Not my favorite brush, but you got to stick with tradition. And then to wrap things up for my aftershave, I'm going to be using this new aftershave here that came from Jeff, that he also piffed to me, called Spiced Autumn Lager. So let me wet my face, just got out of the shower, and we will see how we fare with this. So Jason Rudman said that he liked this new format, and like I've said before, I'm probably not going to do it every time, just again for sake of expediency and time in the morning when I'm getting ready to go to work. I have a tendency to stay in bed to the last possible moment. So but today is a Sunday morning and a little extra time, although I do need to kind of hurry this up because I do play on our worship team at church, so I need to get over there, but we'll have some fun before we do. Alright, get this face hydrated here. Nice load on the brush, and so let's see what we can get. This brush really is not, besides the fact that it's a Badger, it was set on purpose, rather deep. I talked to, I'm trying to remember what his name was, I think it's Robert at Elite Razors, I think was his name. And he said that it was requested that this not be set extra deep, so it really affects the performance on it. It's very stiff, and it just really doesn't lather things very well. But again, it is Bengal. I've thought about getting this re-knotted. I probably will at some point with a synthetic. My first pass usually is okay, but my second pass a lot of times is a little bit thin with this brush. So here we go. For better or for worse, hopefully I've got this all lined up right. It looks correct. So we'll give it a whirl here, and blood will be spilt, I'm sure, today, but this is kind of tough, so I'm going to do it in the mirror, I think. Trying to find the angle here. Alright. With the exception of my Durham Duplex, which I've used a number of times, and I had Ronnie's Shavette, his Dovo he lent me. Ronnie Greer lent me a Dovo Shavette. Not done this too many times, so we'll see. It's probably very obvious. I do have a couple of straights that I've used, but I don't really care for them too much. Which I know for some of you guys is absolute heresy. But it is what it is. You like what you like, you use what you use, and it's all good, right? Trying to be able to see here. Kind of a little off camera, aren't I? Sorry, guys. I know, maybe I'll do it right here. I can see right there. Well, I can definitely hear it. If not cutting, it's at least going over the, and my left hand is absolutely worthless. Sometimes I joke that I could cut it off and not miss it, but it's probably, well, not probably, it is a little bit of an exaggeration, but. I'll go to the left hand here. All right, upper lip. Rinse it. Alright, so pretty much pass one done here. Let's see how we did. Definitely some areas where I missed, but I mean overall for a first pass, not too bad. Let's lather it up and we'll see what we get. See, like I said, here it is, trying to, I don't know, really have to work at it for a second pass on this, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this brush. If you got any thoughts, put them below. I just really have a hard time with this on the second pass. It's always very thin. I just don't really care for this brush too much, which is why it only gets used on Bengals game days, because I'm a masochist. I'm a Bengals fan, what can I say? You see, it's not very thick at all. And it doesn't matter. It's I know this isn't the soap, because I have no problems with this soap with any other brush. You know, I've used Katie's Bubbles with this brush, Soap Commander. You know, great soaps, and still, just always on that second pass, you can see that lather is really thin. Really, probably should go back to the puck and just load it again. It is really thin. Well, for sake of time today, which may be a fool's errand here, but we're going to just go with what we got. So, let's see what we get. I like the heft of this razor here. So hard to see. This razor does feel very nice in the hand. Look at that. The lather's just gone. Yeah, that's not a good lather at all, folks. So. Look at that, it's just about gone. Yeah. speed through this without losing all my lather. Oh man, it's just about totally gone. I can't do this anymore. Get a load up the puck here a little bit more and do my chin. Did I do my chin? Well, if I did, I'm going to do a third pass on my chin. If I did it, I'm going to do a third pass, because that's what happens when you do these kinds of videos. And I don't, as you well know, I don't edit my videos. I just go with what I get. So let's put some lather on this. Yeah, I got a weeper right there. Nice thick lather there. See a little weeper right there, but we'll get there. All right, finish off here. I really enjoy the scent of the soap. I haven't talked about that at all, but I've done another video on this soap. This is a soap that I got at the New England Wet Shavers meetup, and it's what it is Kelly Hogan had some leftover soaps that he kind of put together in a mismatch format, and so he didn't have to throw it out, and just brought it. So this is an unlabeled, I'm going to call it a custom soap, and like I said, just jokingly, I've nicknamed it the Old Dirty Bastard here. So. A couple of weepers I got going on there. So like I said, blood was spilt. This has lived up to its promise, up to its billing. So I have probably broken every rule of using a Shavette that's ever been written. I'm not sure if I'm even holding it right. You know, I was watching one video on Shavettes. Might have been even with a Crown King, I don't remember. And of course, you always have those know-it-alls that you know, want to point out to everybody everything they're doing wrong, and not, you know, offer anything. It's one thing to say, hey, listen, you know, if you were holding it this way, it might work a little better for you, but you're holding it wrong. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. The person whose video it was responded back very kindly. This works for me, and kind of moved on from there. But I think they were a person who, it wasn't like me doing my first with this particular blade. As I recall, it was somebody who actually does a lot of videos on Shavettes, and again, you got this little weenie that wants to come in and be like, oh, you're doing it wrong, or whatever. So I probably did it wrong, but I got through it, and a little bit of a weeper there. I'll hit that here in a minute with with my styptic pencil. I finished up with this aftershave here. So really enjoyed it overall, with the exception of the poor performance of this brush. Again, I know it's not the soap. I've used this soap with on many occasions with another brush, and I shouldn't say many occasions, but several occasions. And I have several of Kelly's soaps. So again, I just know that brush gives me a lot of problems. So. Black Ship Grooming Company, ye old dirty bastard. Let's see here, my Elite Razor brush with that horrible knot in it. Hazelets Apothecary Spice Autumn Lager, which, whew, really nice. And my weapon of destruction today was this very nice Crown King Shavette from that I received from Jeff Riedman, loaded with a half of a Rapira blade. So Until next time, guys, this is Brian the Shaving Geek reporting live from my shave den, wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.